Hi, it's Mark from Top Local. We're here with Bernie Pawlik, Pawlik Automotive in Vancouver, Vancouver's highest rated, most loved, and 17-time winners of Best Auto Repair in Vancouver as voted by their customers. How you doing, Bernie?
I'm doing pretty well. It put a big smile on my face when he said that. Yeah, I'm doing really well this morning.
Good, good. So we're talking about a 2007 Porsche Cayman. It's getting a little longer in the tooth. That's, what is that, 9 years old.
Yeah.
How was, you did some maintenance on this. What was that about?
Oh, the vehicle was due for a maintenance service. The customer actually brought it in. It was due for an oil change, but he mentioned his oil level had gone low too, so it had been burning a bit of oil, which is not untypical of Porsches as time goes by. Yeah, so we did a level 2 maintenance service on this vehicle.
So what is a level 2 maintenance service?
So a level 2 maintenance service for us, and I mean, I know different dealerships have their A's and B's and C's and different codes. Some have 1s and 2s, but for us at our shop, we basically break it down into two things. A level 1 service is basically an oil change and a basic maintenance inspection, so adjusting tire pressures, looking at lights, fluid levels, that sort of thing. The level 2 service is more involved, and it's an oil change, it's inspecting all the fluids, and then it's a full vehicle look over. So brakes, a wheel off, brake inspection, steering suspension, pressure testing the cooling system, testing the battery and charging system. As I mentioned, a visual inspection all through the vehicle. What else do we do on that? I mean, we lube the door locks, hinges, and latches, rotate the tires if necessary, or if possible. A lot of cars you can't rotate tires because they're different size tires, but we will do them if necessary and possible. So that's kind of an overall look. It's good to do that service about every once a year, maybe once every 2 years, depending on the mileage of the car and how often it's driven. There's the usage of the car, it really depends. So once every year or two, depending on the car.
So, like, just to digress for a second, how many items are there that you guys, because I know you follow a pretty rigorous checklist to go through. How many items are there on that list?
Currently, our inspection sheet that we use is 150 points on that inspection. The other thing that's actually on that sheet too is not just of that 150 points. There's also maintenance items. So we'll actually look at the manufacturer's maintenance schedule, and we'll see based on the mileage what is due based on that maintenance schedule as well. There's also other things, and this could be a separate topic, but there are other items that we recommend that are not on a manufacturer's maintenance schedule, that if you want to keep your car running in top condition for a long time, there are other things to do that the manufacturers don't recommend. That people in the aftermarket, experienced technicians, shops have found that help your car run better. So we recommend those things as well. But yeah, it's 150 points. We also do, as I mentioned, lubricating door locks, hinges, and latches, which is not an inspection item, but it's a maintenance item we add in there that tends to get forgotten if you don't do it. Then your doors creak when they open. So
right,
regularly, just little things like that don't happen.
So how often do the spark plugs and fuel injection cleaning have to happen?
Well, on these vehicles, around 100,000 kilometers is good. Fuel injection cleanings are even beneficial at 50,000 Ks. Just to digress a bit, so that's one thing we did find from doing this service is the spark plugs were due for maintenance, replacement, and also a fuel injection cleaning was recommended just based on mileage and usage of the car. So spark plugs around every 100,000. The fuel injection cleaning, as I mentioned, about every 50 to 100,000 is good. The fuel injection cleaning you'll not find in the manufacturer's schedule. That's something that a lot of aftermarket shops will do. And I will say that there are different kinds of fuel injection cleaning. We can discuss that at another time, but the machine we use is really good and thorough, and most of our customers notice a pretty good result from doing it.
So, do you have any pictures of this, or?
Oh, I got one nice picture of the car. Let's have a look. Yeah, so do we have a nice looking, I'm not sure if my screen share is working properly here. Yeah, there we go. So there's a nice 2007 Porsche Cayman, hard top, nice little reliable car, sporty and fun to drive.
Well, they're reputed as being one of the best sports cars on the road. So many.
I really like this car. I find it fun to drive. When I initially start, when the first Boxsters came into our shop quite a few years back, and I drove them, I was kind of disappointed. I don't know, I just found it hard to get into, and it just wasn't that much fun to drive. But I thought a Cayman, which is a very similar car, it's just a lot more fun. I really like this car. This is just a base model. It's not an S, so you can get even more power if you like, but it goes well and it's fun. It's a really nice car.
Yeah, mid-engine, so it handles extremely well.
Handles extremely well. It's a real pleasure to drive.
So there you have it. Looking for service for your Porsche? Want to make sure that it's maintained properly? Pawlik Automotive in Vancouver are your guys. Call them to book, 604-327-7112, or check out their website, pawlikautomotive.com. Thanks, Bernie.
Thanks, Mark.